So that was my first god-awful attempt at a sprint. Thursday nights from 10:30 to 11, there's a Nccc sprint, and it's basically a lot of the people that are in CW Ops that do the CWTs. A buddy of mine sent me an email, and he said, "Man, you might want to get involved with this, Mike KM9R." So he kind of sent me the how it goes over email, and I've never done a sprint before. So what you do is it starts at exactly 10:30 Eastern time, and a lot of people just search and pounce because the exchange is so short and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I screwed up a lot, so I was a bit nervous, kind of like my first CWT. But so you hear somebody calling CQNS, and then you say it's like KM9R is calling CQ, so I send him my call sign. He answers my call sign, gives his call sign, a serial number, a name, and a state, and then it's up to me to go ahead and run that frequency now. But when you move, you have to move in a minimal of 1K away, or you can go wider than that. You just don't want to be inside of 1 kilohertz. So this is a little bit overwhelming for me at first. 20 meters was a bust. I mean, just I guess the band conditions or whatever. But so I went to 40, and I thought, this. I'm seeing some signals. You can't depend on the band map or the super check partial most of the time unless you've worked them already. So I was looking through here, and I swear I thought he sent CJ. And the thing is, if you do these every week, it's supposed to help prepare you for contesting, because you're getting both call signs back, so you didn't screw it up. You're getting a serial number, which I only got to 18, so you start off at 1, and I only got 18. I should have had 20, but I screwed up ties, K3MMs, and I didn't know if I was allowed to just fill it in, you know what I mean, after the QSO was over. So it's kind of like you pounce on the runner, and then you start running, and then the original runner will move and try to search and pounce on somebody else so he can run again, if that makes any sense. I don't know, this is new to me. I think it's cool. I've heard it before, and I'm like, man, what the hell is NS? But it's for like practice for sprints, like the North American Sprint, stuff like that. A lot of people use SO2R in this because it'd just be a lot easier. So you got one rig on 80 and one on 40. It's easy to me to just be able to jump back and forth rather than VFO through the bands, because obviously nothing here is going to show up because everybody is going to be moving so fast. So the goal is to go as fast as you can. Don't CQ for a long time, like 1 or 2 times, and then move. Try to find somebody else that's calling CQ. It's a bit overwhelming at first for me. It's kind of my first impressions, but it was really cool. I'm going to try to do it weekly. I don't know if you guys like stuff like this, but it may take me a little while to get better at it. You will have to, let's see. Yeah, so with N1MM, you'll have to do Sprint NS. NS with no name, band dupes allowed is what you want to do. And then you want to start out at 001, your first name or whatever you go by on CW. and then your state. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking right here under CW function key file name, you want to make sure that is sprint cw.mc. And then call history, you're not going to use that a lot here, but anyway, you'll have to set these up. Now these are your macros, your F keys. So I'm going to let you see my screen here. I wish I could make it, can I make it bigger? So if you can copy this, because it's very different from most contests, CWTs, anything to do with that, your F keys. I didn't know this, but you can implement them. You can get a file and just implement them, and I didn't know that, so I just went through here and backspaced and entered everything that Dan K4FN sent me the way his looked, and I forgot to back mine up, so I may kind of be screwed a little bit. But just look at how mine are set up and set yours up the same if you can. And basically you're only going to use your F1, F2, F3, and F4. Just really 4 macros, really. I couldn't figure out how to send my call again, but I think it was just F4. But yeah, it's you know, we got some really good operators that are getting a little long in the tooth, and you know, when they start passing away, we definitely want to continue these traditions. You know, as some of us are a little bit younger, not a whole lot, but you know, we want to keep this stuff going. We don't want it to just pass when they pass away one day, you know what I mean? So I think that's probably important to continue things like the MST and the SST and the NS or the Nccc sprints and stuff like that. Carrying on the CW tradition, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But overlooked the beginning of this, guys. I fumbled around on 20 too long. So you can cover, let's see, 10, 20, 10, 15, 20, 40, no wait. I think it's 20, 40, 80, and 160, and most people don't have 160, so you have, you know, your 3 or 4 main bands, like 80, 40, 20, and 15, I think are the main bands. And probably 10, I'm not sure, but I doubt it. And there's kind of like a little window from, like, say on 20 meters it was 14.040 to 14.050, so it's going to be like that on, you know, 40 meters also. So I'm going to have to practice this a little bit and see if I can get better. 18 Qs is not very great, and only 15 multipliers, so I did work the same guy twice. I did get Kathy, that was pretty cool. I didn't even know she did the sprints, but it's more of a higher speed sprint, you know what I mean? So it kind of prepares your mind to head copy without using the so much using the screen over here that has all the calls there. You know, you can just go up and down, and this is a lot more different. You have to move a lot, and you can't stay still long because it's a sprint. It's like everybody's chasing each other, so it's like this. And it's only 30 minutes, so alright, I've yapped too long. I just wanted to let you guys know that Thursday night at 0230 to 0300 is a good chance to jump in here and do it. If you have questions, leave them in the comments. Because if I can't answer it, I'm pretty sure that that Mike or somebody else can jump in and give people the correct answers. Alright guys, take care.